What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel. Quick reminder that tonight I will be releasing a video showing you exactly how you can pre-download Black Ops Cold War on both Xbox and PS4. So you might want to hit that subscribe button and you might want to turn on notifications just for today at least, so you know exactly when you can pre-download that game. I know it can be a little bit confusing each time. They don't necessarily make it the most straightforward, let's say. And sometimes you have to search a little bit. So we'll see. 9 p.m. tonight, Pacific time. As soon as it goes live, I'll be downloading it on both my Xbox and my PlayStation, and I'll be uploading that video to show you guys exactly how you can download that game. Okay, let's jump into what we have today. So basically, this is news about how Modern Warfare and Warzone is going to be integrated into Black Ops Cold War. So specifically here, what we're really thinking, you'll see that it will overlap everything, but specifically we're talking about Warzone, and there is some big news kind of down in here. So let's just get into this. This is a little bit long. There is a link down in the description to this article if you want to read along, or if you just want to read it by yourself later, okay? So let's jump in. Activision has announced how Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Call of Duty Warzone will officially integrate with the progression and other systems. As first announced on October 29, the integration will happen in December with the first season of post-launch content for Black Ops Cold War. The first season of content begins on December 10 on all platforms, per Activision. So as you guys know, the game Black Ops Cold War comes out November 13th. We will be in what they're calling basically the preseason. December 10th will start Season 1, and that's where the integration will start. So everything from now until December 10th, or through December 9th, I should say, will be exactly the same. December 10th is when things will be integrated. There will be a way for you, obviously, when you're playing Black Ops Cold War, to just click on Warzone, just like you do in Modern Warfare now. If you don't want to play multiplayer, you just click on the Warzone. You can do it from Cold War exactly like you would do it for Modern Warfare. Nothing different there. Starting November 13th with the launch of Black Ops Cold War, and continuing on December 10th with the release of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Season 1 and beyond, Warzone players will begin seeing new Black Ops Cold War content coming to all modes of the Call of Duty Battle Royale experience. This is only the beginning. Like every off-the-books clandestine operation, expect to uncover more secrets and experience memorable moments as the Cold War heats up across Verdansk and beyond in the months and seasons ahead. And beyond is the thing that is really intriguing there. There's been tons of speculation. I've been thinking about it myself. With Warzone going to Black Ops, will it still be in Verdansk? Would the nuke go off and we would be playing in basically the rubble of Verdansk? Or would something happen a la Chernobyl, the nuke explodes, everybody hops on the train, we go to a new city, that's now the new Warzone map? Sounds like that's what it's going to be to me, with the and beyond there. So we still don't know. We'll have to wait until December, I suppose. But that's what it's sounding like to me. Let me know what you guys think down below. Warzone integration. Warzone will support both Call of Duty Modern Warfare and the upcoming Black Ops Cold War, which launches November 13th. How does all of this content work together, and what lies ahead for Call of Duty Warzone? The following information showcases the many ways you'll be able to share content, level up, utilize weaponry and equipment, and interact across all three titles: Warzone, Black Ops Cold War, and Modern Warfare. In addition, there's a huge amount of free content coming to Black Ops Cold War, including maps, weapons, modes, and more, making Season 1 the start of the biggest series of ongoing post-launch free content drops in Black Ops history. That sounds awesome. It's going to be exactly like Modern Warfare. So we don't have the map packs that you have to buy anymore from, well, up until Modern Warfare. Now it's the season system, so you buy the game initially, and then everything that follows comes out is free. You still need to, if you want to buy the tier skips in the battle progression, you can do all that kind of stuff, but now it's going to be exactly like Modern Warfare. There is news coming out tomorrow about the new prestige system. There's not a lot of information just yet. There is news coming out tomorrow. This is from Call of Duty about their new prestige system. So we can get into that as well when it comes out. Player progression. Worlds have collided. For the first time in Call of Duty history, Season 1 brings universal and synchronized player progression that works between Black Ops Cold War, Modern Warfare, and Warzone. Black Ops Cold War progression builds on a familiar and similar path to Modern Warfare, while incorporating an innovative prestige system, giving you more challenges and earnable content. On November 13th, Black Ops Cold War is set to launch with an updated player progression system. Players will begin by completing military ranks, a traditional leveling journey to unlock functional gameplay items. Once completed, Black Ops Cold War players will enter an updated and improved season leveling that begins at game launch with the preseason. Again, that starts when the game comes out on November 13th, and which becomes synchronized with all 3 games at the beginning of Season 1 on December 10th. So the progression system to me sounds like it's going to be virtually identical to Modern Warfare. So there's the initial ranks, and then with each new season that comes out, you get reset to 55, and you can get up to 155, I think it was. It sounds like they're doing something a little bit different, but not entirely. So it will all seem very familiar is my guess. At the launch of Season 1 in December, the path to gaining XP and leveling up will be shared across all 3 Call of Duty titles, Cold War, Modern Warfare, and Warzone. This progression system is both familiar and innovative, allowing you to level up all 3 titles no matter which game you play. Again, that's the cross progression that I'm talking about as well. You'll see it here. We're going to get to it in just a second. Check the barracks menu for each title for a new change. Your enlisted ranks, levels 1 through 55, are now known as military ranks. These will be fully synchronized between all 3 games, beginning at launch for Black Ops Cold War players and in Season 1 for Modern Warfare and Warzone players. So again, that starts immediately once Cold War comes out. But if you're not playing Cold War, if you're not buying that game, it won't kick in on Modern Warfare and Warzone until December 10th, but it will be changing on December 10th. Again, it's mostly just in name. We're getting more info tomorrow about prestiging. This universal progression system means that you can level up and obtain XP no matter which of these titles you are playing. Progress in the usual manner by playing multiplayer modes, completing challenges in either Black Ops Cold War or Modern Warfare and Warzone matches. In addition, Cold War Zombies shares the same progression too, so you'll be able to level up no matter how you play. Player progression reset. To synchronize players across all 3 games, your initial military rank will be reset within Modern Warfare and Warzone at the start of the Cold War Season 1. This reset is synchronized to your current progression level in Black Ops Cold War when Season 1 begins. Don't worry, only your XP is reset. Everything you've previously unlocked remains available, like weapons, perks, kill streaks in Modern Warfare, for example. So that means basically, if you have Cold War, if you're buying Cold War, once you get to December 10th, whatever rank you are at that point in Cold War will now transfer to Modern Warfare and your Warzone characters. If you're not buying Cold War, you will be reset once Season 1 kicks in on Modern Warfare. As what it sounds like to me, you're not buying Cold War, you're going to be rank 1 to start. Even if you're playing Modern Warfare and Warzone until then, it sounds like you're going to be reset to level 1 just so everything can get synced up. So kind of sucks for people that aren't buying Cold War, but it's what they have to do to sync everything up together. The seasonal prestige leveling. Your seasonal officer progression is now known as season levels, which incorporates a seasonal prestige leveling system. These are fully synchronized between all 3 games. It's the same as it has been in Modern Warfare. If you're familiar with that, you're familiar with this. As you begin season leveling, expect an updated interface to this leveling system. Seasonal progression has been updated with aspects of the traditional prestige system, allowing players to unlock and use rewards, including some incredibly cool legacy player identity items from the world of Black Ops. Leveling in Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, or Modern Warfare all count towards your season leveling and prestige system. The preferred way to prestige is by playing Cold War, thanks to challenges focused on Black Ops Cold War gameplay, XP events, and other advantages planned throughout the seasons. So obviously, that just means it's a new game. You guys know all the medals and everything you earn that's brand new because you have a new game, new character, new weapons, all of that to level up. So you'll be gaining XP faster than you would in a game that you've unlocked everything already in. XP events, obviously when the game comes out, they usually throw in a double XP weekend, double weapon XP, all of that different kind of stuff. Remember that a large portion of this content is earnable or simply free just by playing one or all three of the games. Get the full deep dive into Black Ops Cold War prestige system, including details on seasonal prestige levels, prestige master requirements, season challenges, and more tomorrow over at the Treyarch blog. Again, I mentioned that earlier, how they're going to be releasing some new information tomorrow about the new prestige system. Weapon progression. At the start of Season 1, expect every weapon from Modern Warfare and new weapons from Cold War to be accessible in Warzone, including blueprints and camo variants. Mix and level up weapons, both in Warzone and the game the weapon originated from. So if it's, obviously it just makes sense, right? If it's from Modern Warfare, you can level it up in that game. If it's from Cold War, you can level it up in that game, but everything will be mixed now. You'll be able to use it all in Warzone. Every weapon you've unlocked in Modern Warfare, as well as every weapon you're going to unlock in Cold War, is planned to continue to be available in Warzone. This includes Modern Warfare primary and secondary weapons, including blueprint variants. The current plan is for Warzone to also include all primary and secondary weapons available throughout the lifespan of Black Ops Cold War, including launch and season weapons, as well as every single weapon blueprint. Naturally, this includes the assortment of free weapons you receive during every season of Modern Warfare just for playing the game. Note that your Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War weaponry will be shared with Warzone. We don't currently have plans to remove any weapons from Warzone, which is good news. You will not be able to use your Modern Warfare weapons in Black Ops Cold War and vice versa. So everything is transferable between games only as far as Warzone is concerned. You cannot take your AK from Cold War into a multiplayer map on Modern Warfare. You can't take your MP5 from Modern Warfare into a multiplayer game on Black Ops. Today was a good day to bring 2 AKs into Verdansk, one from Modern Warfare and one from Black Ops Cold War. Warzone shares weapon progression with both Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare. Choose an available weapon from Cold War or Modern Warfare and use it in Warzone. All XP and leveling counts both in Warzone and the game from which the weapon originated. Work to unlock weapons and attachments for any weapon you like in either game by playing that game or Warzone. This all sounds great and it will be very cool. There's probably going to be some little hitches and bugs along the way, right? We can virtually guarantee that. Let's not be shocked when that happens. We can be annoyed by it. I'm sure I will be, but let's not be shocked when it actually happens. What about base weapons that exist in Cold War and Modern Warfare? Expect to be able to access available base weapons separately, with each game's specific logo indicating the series it is available in, as well as the weapon's level progression. At the start of Season 1, Modern Warfare's perks, lethal equipment, tactical equipment, field upgrades, and specific kill streaks will remain in Warzone. Okay. Even at the start of Season 1, so everything from everything from Modern Warfare, it sounds like, is going to carry over. I don't know if they will get rid of it at some point and purely make it what's available, again, the tactical equipment, lethals, kill streaks, etc., from Cold War, or if they're planning to keep that throughout the life cycle of Warzone, at least for the next year. We'll see. Modern Warfare players can rest easy. Current plans are that any Modern Warfare weapons you've progressed, along with any unlocks like the Damascus or Obsidian camos, are retained. Operators. At launch, take any operator you've unlocked from Modern Warfare or Cold War into Verdansk, including any earnable and unlockable skins. So again, there's that cross progression from you're picking from either game, Modern Warfare or Black Ops, and you can bring it into Warzone. With the advent of Cold War operators entering Warzone on November 13th, expect an operator select screen with more choices than ever before relating to who you'll take into your next mission into Verdansk. As expected, operator access is on a per-title basis. Plans are for operators for Modern Warfare, including all purchased and earned skins, quips, and finishing moves, to continue to be available in Warzone. So nothing you've earned from Warzone is going away. You'll still be able to use all that stuff, which is actually very cool news, I think. All operators from Cold War, along with free, earned, and purchased elements, are planned to be accessible once you unlock them in a variety of ways, both in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare operators that you obtain are intended to be available to play both in Warzone and the title from which they originate. There is only one exception. The indomitable Marine Corps Master Sergeant Frank Woods is accessible in all 3 games, though only the skin available in Modern Warfare is the one available for you if you purchase a digital pre-order of Black Ops Cold War, and that skin is only available in Modern Warfare and Warzone. Purchase Black Ops Cold War and gain access to a number of Cold War era operatives, as well as new earnable and unlockable skins for them, which you can use in Warzone 2. Battle Pass integration. The Battle Pass system continues, with Season 1 coming loaded with brand new content for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. Progress through the Battle Pass system by playing any of the 3 games. Battle Pass content you unlock is shown in-game no matter which game you're playing. Again, there's the cross-platform, cross-game integration. Black Ops Cold War and Warzone will share post-launch seasonal content through the Battle Pass system, including free tiers of content and the store. Warzone Battle Pass system content and store purchases will continue to be available in Warzone. There are currently no plans to remove Warzone content. Modern Warfare Battle Pass content earned and store purchases are planned to continue to be available in Modern Warfare and Warzone. While we continue to optimize for platforms and disk space, we plan to retain all Modern Warfare content for continued use in Warzone, at least through the initial Black Ops Cold War seasons of content. That's a little dicey, at least through the initial Black Ops Cold War seasons. So through seasons 1 and 2, and then maybe, the file sizes, as we know, are getting obscene. It's ridiculous how big these file sizes are getting. So it's certainly understandable. It's going to be up to you. If you're playing Cold War, I don't think you have anything to worry about. If you don't want to get Cold War and you just love Modern Warfare and that's all you want to play, you might run into some issues down the line. For Season 1, expect a multitude of fresh and exciting Battle Pass items you can access both in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. While Season 1 Battle Pass content is accessible in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, players will still be able to progress the Battle Pass by playing Modern Warfare. Battle Pass content you unlock will be visible no matter which game you are playing. Store access. A vast majority of content purchased in Black Ops Cold War can be used in that game as well as Warzone. From the start of Season 1, players will be able to access the in-game store and use their COD points to purchase a wide variety of cosmetic bundles. Each title's in-game store will be carefully curated to feature content available to play in that game. Items also available to be played in Warzone will be clearly labeled. Black Ops Cold War Store. Purchase content to utilize in Black Ops Cold War. Nearly all content from Black Ops Cold War is usable in Warzone, but all items will be clearly labeled. The Warzone Store. This store offers a mix of content from both Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare games, nearly all of which can be utilized in Warzone and the game for which it was designed. All items will be clearly labeled. Modern Warfare Store. Purchase content to utilize in Modern Warfare. Most content from Modern Warfare is usable in Warzone, but all items will be clearly labeled. So again, before you purchase something on one game, make sure it's actually the game you want that thing on, and check to see if it will be able to be used. I think most everything we can pretty much safely say will, from either Modern Warfare or Cold War, will be able to be used in Warzone. But if you buy something from Black Ops for the multiplayer, it won't necessarily transfer to Modern Warfare's multiplayer and vice versa. So just be sure that you're checking everything before you buy. Cross-play, cross-progression, cross-generation, cross-title access. Experience the next generation of global combat as one community, regardless of the platform or console generation you play Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, or Modern Warfare on, as detailed in that blog post. Again, this is linked. This article is linked, so if you want to click on that, just click on the link in the description, and you can get to this article and follow these links here. Cross-title access. No matter what game you're playing or the platform you're playing on, access and invite your friends to join you. Cross-title invites allow you to invite your friends who are playing Modern Warfare or Warzone to join you in Black Ops Cold War and vice versa. With the party leader navigating to the title everyone wishes to play, the result is more flexibility, and ease in gathering your friends for a multiplayer match, Zombies experience, or drop into Verdansk. Again, you just need to be friends. If you're going to do that, you need to be friends on Activision. So make sure you have an Activision account. A note on content compatibility. As the Black Ops Cold War seasons progress and the Warzone story unfolds, be certain that our teams are working diligently to ensure all of this content is accessible. There are no current plans to remove content from Warzone, but to ensure the best possible player experience, there may be occasions where content is delayed or becomes temporarily or permanently inaccessible. We can't wait for you to play Black Ops Cold War content, both in the main game and Warzone, along with all the Modern Warfare content you've accrued along the way. Okay, so I know that was quite wordy and very long, so I'm not going to drag anything out here at the end. Again, tomorrow, more information coming on the new Prestige system. And tonight, the one everybody is interested in, I will be making a video showing exactly how to pre-download Cold War on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So be sure you subscribe. Again, you might want to turn on notifications just for today and this weekend or whatever, or leading up to the game. So when new announcements come out, you won't miss anything. But I know too many notifications is definitely annoying. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next one.